Hi everyone, welcome back to the Schwowin's Nest. Today I am participating in Old World Home's Spring Goodwill Challenge. Hillary has a fantastic channel. She does everything home related, decor, DIYs, cooking. If you have not seen her channel, please go check it out and tell her I sent you. Hillary's channel will be in the description box along with the playlist link. Be sure to check them both out. So this is what the challenge is all about. We are supposed to find something at the Goodwill or a thrift store for $5 or less. We can either incorporate that into our home decor or we can make it over. I have decided to make over the two products that I picked up, but I'm going to start by showing you what I'm doing with some of these dollar store birdhouses. I'm painting this one blue. I'm just using acrylic paint and I've just mixed a few different colors to get the color that I want, sort of a denim blue kind of color. And I'm just going to go ahead and give the birdhouse 2 coats all over. I'm going to do some distressing on the walls of the birdhouse, so I'm just going to tape off the bottom and the roof. I'm taking some white acrylic paint and a dry brush, and I'm going to do my dry brush weathering technique. But for this one, I want to go really heavy with the white color. So I'm going to pounce with my brush and just make sure I get a lot of coverage, but still keeping that distressed look. I'm also going to dry brush just the roof areas, but I'm not going to be quite as heavy on this one. I'm just going to give it more of a lighter touch, but the same effect. I've got a second birdhouse that I'm going to do the same type of effect, but I'm going to use green on the bottom and then I'm going to distress it with white on top and also add a little bit of burnt umber to give it a little bit more of a wood look. For the roof of the second birdhouse, I'm going to use this piece of birch and I'm going to cover it so it looks more rustic. It's also going to cover the hole that was left by the hanging rope. I'm just going to measure out what I need, and then using my craft knife, I'm just going to score the wood and then I'll just be able to snap it. I'll repeat the same process for the other side of the roof. I used hot glue to attach the roof pieces, and now I'm going to do the same with 2 smaller strips of wood just to cover up the original roof line of the birdhouse. I just didn't think it looked very nice being able to see 2 pieces of roof. The bottom of this birdhouse is a really thin piece of wood. It's much thinner than the blue birdhouse was, so I decided to take this extra piece of birch and cut some strips that I'll glue around the bottom of the birdhouse just to make the illusion of a thicker piece on the bottom. I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach the pieces. I'm going to make the front and the back a little bit wider, and then I'll just trim down the side pieces so they fit right inside the front and back pieces. I just used my fingers to straighten out some of the pieces that were a little rounder so they would stick better. Okay, so finally moving into my Goodwill pieces. This is a glass candlestick that I picked up for $1.99. I always look for these candlesticks because they look really beautiful when they're painted and made over into something new. So I'm going to take the green paint that I used on the 3-hole birdhouse, and I'm going to give this candlestick 2 coats of green paint. The second piece is this shorter candlestick. It's an off-white color, but it has a beautiful pattern in it. I got 2 of them for $3.99. So this one was $2, and with the green one being $2, I only spent $4 on all of my products. Just to let you know, I had these in my stash, so I did not go out to any thrift stores recently, and I wanted to just let you know that all of my family and friends are safe so far, and I'm really hoping that everyone else is safe and healthy as well. I'll be giving this candlestick 2 coats of the blue as well. All of the paint that I'm using in my video today are just acrylic paints. Some are from the Dollar Tree, some are from Dollarama, some are from Michael's, and it's just part of the stuff that I have in my supplies. So I thought, you know what, I need to start using some of these acrylic paints because they work very nicely too. You just have to be careful that you don't bump into anything because they will scratch off fairly easily, especially on shiny objects like glass and ceramics. I'm going to use the white acrylic paint to dry brush both of these candlesticks. My dry brushing technique is the same as what I did on the birdhouses, except I'm going to use a bit of a lighter touch. I still want some of that green color to show through. I'm also going to dry brush a little bit of the burnt umber onto the candlestick. It's the same technique. I'm just doing a little bit though. I just want touches of brown, nothing really too heavy. I also did this on the birdhouse, but unfortunately I don't have that footage. When I'm doing my videos, I tend to turn my camera off in between steps or when I'm allowing paint to dry. And then sometimes when I come back and sit down and start again, I forget to turn the camera back on. So sorry about that, but I think you'll get the idea just from this. This is the blue one. Just look at the pattern and how the white just brought it out. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to turn out, but it reminds me of the Wedgwood china back in the day, the blue and then the white on top. It's just gorgeous. The very last thing to do before this DIY is complete is glue the birdhouses on top of their respective candlesticks. I'm just using hot glue and then I'm just going to place them in the center and let them dry. For the last little touch, I did add some moss to the birdhouse holes so it would look like some birds have already been nesting. I'd like to thank Hillary for hosting this seasonal challenge. I really enjoy doing this with her. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I upload new content. Thanks for watching.